Hello guys, welcome to Custom Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at
Custom Reactions.
at Custom TV. I catch you for that one. Thank you guys so much. It's 2021. Of course, I was still in the mood for the new year, so we say Happy New Year to every one of you. I've got Lala right here today, and Lala has a long list, maybe a short list for us, but we'll start with that guy Shmurda in 2020. That seemed like his breakout year, alongside Omale. Now Omale and Shmurda, Omale and Shmurda, who had the better year 2020?
Who had the better year? Omale, no.
Omale,
without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, Omale's made giant strides, even got an international deal. What's bigger than that?
Definitely. 2021 is here, and it promises to be really exciting. The big boys are doing it right now. Davido is saying Tule, there's Lala coming. Wizkid dropped Ginger video already. Badboy are already doing like a remake of that. His clothes in that video already. So he's coming out with a bang in 2021. Tiwa Savage have been quite silent this year as well. Ife and I talked about Kiss Daniel and Mayokun also in 2021, but those are established artists. Now KPK by Mobad and Rexy was and is still one major song from last year to this year. In terms of emerging artists, who exactly are you tipping for the crown? Who are the people that would share the crown in 2021? Who are those guys you're expecting a lot from?
Well, looking at the emerging guys, the guys who've already made an impression in 2020, guys like you've mentioned, Shmurda, Mobad, I'm expecting a lot from them in 2021 because they have to consolidate on their efforts. So as well, Badboy Timz, 2020 was good for him, so he needs to now push further into the next level. So 2021, I'm expecting things from him. Apart from those guys who have made an impression, the new names we should be looking out for. I wouldn't say Psycho YP is a new name. It's not really a new name, but then dude got nominated for Headies. That's massive. That's massive for him. So people will be looking out to him and say no, especially from the rap scene. He is a rapper, so looking out from the rap scene. If he's going to make an impression, I'm expecting him to make an impression. Then from the big labels, guys like Davido and Liya from DMW. 2021 is a year that they have to now take.
Year of truth.
For them. Liya, she's already showed her hand with one of the songs. Davido hasn't showed her hand yet, but he has the potential.
Liya showed her hand with one of the songs.
Yes, she showed her hand with the song that she did now.
Oh, you like the song?
No, that's not what I mean by show her hand.
Okay.
What I mean is she has already put one foot forward. At least we know what she's about with that song. Regardless whether I like song. she has showed her hands with that. And then Davido is here to do perhaps his new single, but we know he can have a sort of impact that Mayoko had in his first couple of singles. It's possible under DMW. Who else?
Is Davido going to push Davido and Liya very well this year?
Of course, he has to. He's dropped his album. He's probably not going to work another album on. It's that 2021 has to be a year for his newly signed.
David keeps dropping albums almost every year now. 2019, good time. 2020, a better time. 2021, maybe the best time.
I doubt that's going to come on board. So I think it's a year of the new artists who have joined. DMW, and I think he's going to be pushing them home.
What's happening to Crayon at Maven Records?
Well, that's the thing with Maven as a whole. They've not really, I won't say, bar Rema, they've not really pushed any other artist forward that has really done grown in leaps and bounds. They've tried for Crayon. If the guy doesn't blow, I don't think it's down to Maven Records. But we know that words of the grapevine, Maven already had several artists lined up. We've heard from guys like Davido, who has come out to say, it was at this is it. They have the next Rema, they have this. So 2021 may just be that year.
There's an evil boy that they're trying to push. Dr. The Prince, Johnson World trying to push one guy called Evil Boy in 2021.
And that's going to be under Maven. And Maven themselves may have someone else It might be a guy, it might be a lady, but then we know 2021. I mean, 2020 they've taken it slow. They haven't really announced someone new, but I'm pretty sure 2021 we're going to get something new from Maven Records. So that's something I'm going to look out for. Maybe it might be the Evil Boy.
Yeah.
To look out for in there. Also, if we look at the guys from Empower,
yes,
yeah, there seems to be a particular guy who has a huge following. And his name's been mentioned quite a bit. Namenj. Yeah, his name's been mentioned quite a bit on Twitter these days, and it seems to be the next Joe Boy for Empower. So I think Mr. Easy may be looking in that direction. We might get to see one or two from him.
From Namenj
in 2021. I mean, I've seen a few music heads talk about Namenj publicly and how they like his songs and things like that. We should be looking out for that. Also, I want to put my homeboy in the mix. What's his name? My homeboy, Oreke.
Damipe. Yeah.
Is a year for Damipe. You guys should just work out. Just watch out. I say work out.
Exactly. Damipe, Oreke. Yeah, Damipe has really done well with the Oreke sound. You know, ever since it dropped, and you know, it's doing some numbers and everything. What exactly are you expecting more? You know, from Damipe this year?
Well, I'm talking from an insider. Now. I mean, there's plans. We're not going to spill the plans, but then we're looking at something massive, not just for Wiki but for some previous songs. So you guys just check out Wiki on artist page on Apple Music and Spotify. See what he's got to do. Okay,
Zanku Records had Jamo Piper do really well last year.
Yes.
But of course, there were not enough space for Papi Snoop and Obers. Yes. What is going to happen to these guys this year?
I think from Zanku Records, I think the person who is still at the next level, who's ready to make the jump to the next level, is still Jamo Piper. So last year was good for him. Yeah, his first hit song was nationwide. So now it's time to push on to the next level, and I think his next single might be the deal breaker. So 2021 is the year for Jamo Piper to actually make the step and be on that perhaps Zlatan of 2018 level, if he's ready to take the level. The other guys, Papi Snoop and Obers. We haven't seen much of Papi Snoop. Obers, although a talented singer, his last song was not the sort of song I expected. Quite sincerely, it wasn't the kind of song I expected him to drop because he didn't really showcase his talent. It's a really good singer, so I think he can do better. So I'm not going to put him in that spot here to think 2021 is going to be his year. Perhaps let's see how 2021 goes for him. Maybe 2022 he can have it.
And the other side, and the guys at the other side of the compound at Malia Music. Now Lighter last year. Well, would you say it was really impressive last year?
I don't think you should really put Lighter in
that bracket,
anymore. It's been in that bracket a couple
for a long time. But has it gone out of that bracket?
No, if we can't keep on putting him in that bracket. You can't because he has, like it or not, he was maybe in the next rated category or someone to watch out for at least in 2 different years. While he was with Olamide and the year after he was in that bucket. So I think right now he's moved on from that level.
To which level?
Say ABCD.
No, I mean, if you say he's moved on from the artist to what and everything to another level.
Lighter is about. Lighter is known. Whether you like it or not, is known. Unlike these other guys who are still building a following, who are still yet to reach that height. Lighter is known whether you like it or not. Lighter has bagged collaborations with Davido, black collaborations with Olamide. So Lighter is pretty well known. The guy we should be looking at, what's his name? Emogre. C Black, although we haven't seen much of him, but Emogre is a different sort of artist with what Malian's music have. Is a different sort of thing entirely. He's not a street artist, he's not a street pop artist, he's a singer. So we'll be interested to see what he does in 2021. I'm not expecting much from him. I'm gonna be frank with that. I think Zinoleesky also. I'm gonna put him in the same bracket as Mohbad and Shmurda. It's the year for them to make the next step, the next jump in their career. And 2021 is going to be massive if they stick to the music. Zinoleesky, Mohbad, they seem to be on top in terms of Malian music artists right now. So I think they can make the jump in 2021.
Let's talk about the females. There seems to be quite, very few. Like I know there's Gucci. Gucci, really did well last year with a couple of singles. The EP were also very nice, but that didn't really pan out the way I'm sure they wanted it to be. Like, I don't know. Have you listened to Gucci before?
Yes, yeah. You've played with Gucci.
Yes, I did actually. Apart from Gucci, which other female artists are we going to say, oh, okay, we expect them to actually make the jump?
Because there's quite less of them.
Yes.
But I'm going to mention a lady. She's a producer.
Okay.
Duni.
Yeah, Duni.
I'm not putting a lot of hope on her, but I know she's very talented and she probably has things planned for 2021. She ended the year with the feature of Oxley on a song.
Yeah.
And she had a what's it called, Overdose, a small EP that she released. So I think in terms of females representation in this our list, I think Duni is way up on that list. If she can rub shoulder with any of these guys because she's multi-talented.
She needs to take the next jump in her career as well.
Either as a singer or as a producer. She's up there. So I think Duni, she's going to represent the females hard in that list.
Fantastic. Duni, we expect a whole lot more from you in 2021 alongside this other fantastic emerging artists. Bella Shmurda, Zinoleesky, Mobile. It's next. This year is the time for you to take the next big jump in your career. Also for Crayon as well.
Crayon, don't leave that list. Don't mention Crayon. You know, we're tired of expecting.
Torikichi from Malian Music, the lady.
So after that single from Torikichi, have you heard any news about her?
Nah.
Have you heard that she's planning any song or any feature?
Nah.
So what am I expecting from her? Nada.
So Gucci, Liya, and of course Duni, the females that we're expecting a whole lot from in 2021,
yes,
taking the big jump of their career. Guys, what exactly do you think about this list? Mobile, Zinoleesky, and the rest of them, Bella Shmurda.
And if you have your own,
list as well, please let us know in the comments.
Make
of
the
course,
forecast so that by the time it's like October, November, those guys
we can go back to you and say yes, this person predicted this.
You
said this was going to happen, and it happened, and everything. Guys, thank you so much for sticking by. It's been Gusto Reaction on the Red Chair today. We love you, and we'll see you on the next one. Please continue to stay safe, and God bless.